If you are a gigging musician, chances are you've played the song At Last by Etta James at some point in your career. In my case, I play in a number of bands that do corporate events, weddings, private parties, and this song is a staple on these types of gigs. And lucky for me it is, because it's a song that I enjoy playing, and it's a song that leaves a lot of room for some cool rhythm guitar ideas and fills. And that's what we'll be talking about today. Playing rhythm guitar on the A section of At Last. Of course, everything that I will be showing you can be applied to many other R&B tunes because the chord changes are extremely common, and much can be gained by looking at some interesting rhythm guitar parts on this song. I'll be showing you a number of ideas that you can use when playing this song, and the tabs for that can be downloaded for free by clicking on the link that you will find in the description. If you'd like a full transcription of everything that I play in the playing example, well, that can be downloaded from my website. I'll also make the backing track available for free, and again, you can access this by clicking on the link that you will find in the description below. Let's have a listen to the playing example. Let's first take a look at the chords. We are in the key of F, and it is pretty much a 1-6-2-5 chord progression in 6/8 time. So the one chord being F, or here. 6 chord D minor 7, or here. 2 chord G minor 7, or here, and the 5 chord C7, or here. And the very last time through the form, the chords change a little bit. It goes from 1 to the 6 chord, D minor 7, to the flat 6 dominant. That would be D flat 7, and then C7. So it sounds like this. Let's take a look at some rhythm guitar ideas. The first place that I normally would go to would be a simple palm muted part like this. So essentially, even if you just play that throughout the whole song, you're playing a solid rhythm guitar part, and that will always work. Let's look at some other ideas now. So over the F chord, I usually do these R&B fills in fourths like this. That tends to always work. Sometimes instead of playing this F major chord, I'll substitute an F6/9 chord like this. Now another thing I'll do over the F chord is to use these soulful hammer-ons and pull-offs like this. So the idea is to keep the top note ringing as you hammer on below. So these are some nice old school rhythm guitar fills. Now another idea that you can use on the F chord, on the 1 chord, is to alternate between triads of F and G minor. So that'd be the 1 chord and the 2 chord, and it sounds like this. Again, I'm only using triads. I've spoken a little bit about this trick in a number of my videos, and it always works. Next, on the D minor 7, you can use what I call these Curtis Mayfield ideas. So that's coming straight from this D minor 7 shape. And the same thing can be played on the G minor 7. And another thing you can do on the minor 7 chords is to arpeggiate the chord and then to hammer on to the 9. So that's over D minor 7. Now over G minor 7, same thing, just played in this position. Now let's talk about the dominant chord, the C7. So one idea that I often play is this. Here we're going between a C6 and a C9 chord. I also do these half-step slides sometimes. Another option is to play it as a C13 and then split the bar between C13 and C flat 13 or C7 sharp 5. All right, so C13, the top 4 strings, of course. And then C7 sharp 5. So we're altering that chord before we go back to the 1. Here being played as F69. Another alteration that you can do is to go between this chord, the C13, and then to play the next chord as a fully altered chord. So a C7 sharp 5 sharp 9 that looks like this. Of course, there's no bass in the chord. The bass player is taking care of that. find sounds really good. And lastly, the only chord that we haven't addressed would be the D flat 7 going to the C7. And D flat 7, of course, being the flat 6 in the key of F, and I play that as a D flat 9. So that's a D flat 9. Sometimes I'll play it as a D flat 13. Well, now that you have a handle on this, I suggest that you watch this video right here for more soulful rhythm guitar ideas.